Hey, what to do, love those? It's the girl Indigo. All right, okay, bright and shiny, bright and shiny. Got Mr. Traber, Mr. Traber. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Yeah, I figured I would rub one out real quick. Before I put on the toddler tunes and everything like that. Technically, oh well. First of all, welcome. If this is your first time, if it's not, welcome back. All right. If you already know, it's your girl Indigo, and one of my offspring, my youngest offspring, a Trebor, Robert backwards. His dad was unfortunately a prisoner of war. He was shot and killed in PG, Maryland, when I was 4 months pregnant. So yeah, we're living on grace. We're living on grace. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. You want to see yourself? There he is. That's my handsome. That's my handsome. So yeah, we're living on grace. Know a little something about being resilient. Know a little something about being strong and carrying on. And we're entering into our restful, restful places. Okay. Yeah. As the world amps up, as the world goes in, you gotta go in. Go into to self. And everything. If the information hasn't found you yet, hey. And if not, you're still, we're all on our journeys and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like I said, I'm gonna just rub one out real quick. If you know anything about me, I can get into and I can go over yell, yonder, donder, and all that good stuff. I'm so shiny today and everything. You eating your Cheerios? You? Oh no. And everything. And yeah. So I titled this video just to jump right into it. It's always so many things, especially when I've taken like such a, to me, a long hiatus, and then just resisting the pulls from everywhere. People just want to pull on your energy and give you nothing in return. The deficit. People, this whole system is built on a deficit. Just the whole system, relationships, jobs and everything. They just want to suck all your essence dry and then give you bare bone minimum, if that, in return and stuff like that. And I say nay. I say nay. My resistance is found in resisting people just feasting and leaving no bone, no gristle, no nothing. And for the person who brought the feast, you feasting on me. You're not even gonna leave nothing for me. I prepared this wonderful meal and invite people in. You leave nothing for me. You leave not even you don't even set a plate aside. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we're saying nah. The whole revolution is nah. Fuck out of here. The whole revolution. That's it. Like, it's not even going to be what these murderers and killers and rapists, have wrought upon us, and in exchange for, hey, I'm just a friend. No, hey, you can trust me. No, I can't trust you. Your behavior says that I can't. And I will go off of that because my brain works. As much as you'd like to make it so that it don't work, my brain works. I'm not turning it off because you want me to turn it off, because then I'm a body without a soul or a spirit, and I'm a robot. You could just put your little bullshit in there, and I'm taking up all of this. I'm taking up all this, calling all of it from everywhere. Everywhere, every dimension, everywhere. We're right here. It's happening right here. I need it all right here. I deserve it right here, because any little piece you leave unfilled with yourself, these narcissists, buzzards, and vultures, and vampires, energy vampires, they gonna try and you know, like a damn what's that called? A leech. Nah, we saying bye bye leech. We're saying bye bye to the leeches and stuff like that. So I talk multilaterally, or whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? So it's to the degree that you have ears to hear and eyes to see, and your level of understanding and everything like that. So I'm just gonna be my authentic self, and continue to unmask in this unveiling of layers and layers and layers, like an onion. I got layers. So what should I say? He's like, I like this onion. Yeah, you stink? No, donkey, I don't stink. I have shout out to Shrek. If anybody knows, like, the first Shrek where he took an onion and he's like just saying that, like he's like an onion where he just has, layers. Yeah, I guess it's self-explanatory, but it's actually a reference. So yeah. So peace in the pivot places. That's what I believe I titled it. So peace in the pivot places and everything like that. We're being asked, especially in the month of February. You haven't seen me because the daily decisions have been. I've been given the due diligence to the daily decisions. Okay, due diligence to the daily decisions. Okay, so if you haven't been giving due diligence to your daily decisions in this 2 month, with duality built into every single day, where within a 2 4 hour period, you are being asked, like, pretty much on an hourly, if not less than that basis, to make on-site decisions. Like, it's like literally like a pop quiz, you know what I'm saying, like that kind of thing. So we've been having to those that don't know, I'm energetic sensitive and all that good stuff. Don't know where this is going. I do not even care. Like, if it reaches one, I don't care what these criminals is doing. You know what I'm saying? I do not care. Like, I got joy that surpasses all understanding. Like, this is clearly everybody, I guess, whatever. But DOA, that's all I gotta say. DOA. So since it's DOA and I'm full of life, there has to be a yonder, a Dale over there. You feel me? Like, because my brain works. I don't die here. I didn't come here to die on a pointless moot point. Oh, you want more Cheerios? And stuff. So it's like, they would have took me out. They tried to take me out so many times. Fun fact, there was an FBI raid right next door, and they came and took my neighbors away because they was. I don't even know. People are like, "Oh, it's ICE or whatever." We don't know. We don't know what's going on. Everybody thinks they know what's going on. Nobody knows what's going on. But yeah, man. Poof! It was like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Poof! Little smoke bombs and shit right next door, bro, and everything. Yeah, the battering ram and everything. The militarized police, and then I guess, like I said, it's the feds and stuff like that. But that's the thing. Like you be camping out next these fools. They be camping out next to chosen ones and everything like that. And it's like, fool, I'm being watched. So on multiple levels, multiple dimensions. Like, I like, listen, I can't misstep because it's all being documented and recorded in the highest of the highest of courts. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you might be trying to do your witchery and your trickery and stuff like that, and your shit is getting recorded too, just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gets deep, yo. It goes down the white rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? It goes down. It goes down. It goes down in what's it called, in Wonderland. It goes down in Wonderland. I don't know what to tell you. So, hey, they was getting real cocky with it. They was getting real cocky with it and stuff like that. And scripture is very powerful. Like I said, I woke up, was feeling uneasy. I found, my spirit, Holy Spirit led me to the right scripture. I read that scripture within 30 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, I got proof in the pudding? No, but I got pudding in my proof. And it's a sweet pudding pop. Yeah, you're handsome. Yeah, he's only gonna be so Let me see. Where can we put this? Why are you so close? This camera is odd. But yeah, so yeah, peace in the pivot places and everything like that. When you're being asked to pivot, the best thing to do if you're gonna make an on-site decision is to just, like, really center yourself into that point, like bring all the energy that you can to that point of decision, daily decisions and everything like that. I've been talking about this for years now. Like, I don't know what they about to do. I don't know. They can't qualify me. You can't qualify or disqualify me, yo. Oh, they back in there. Must have heard me talking shit. Was there? I didn't even know they could speak English, bro. But so yeah. So God, this ain't the time to be talking shit either. I ain't doing it. Oh, look at my bracelet. Be who you needed. Must have let them out. I guess they was legit. Crazy. Anytime you get smoke bombs and then the feds talk about you think we got a warrant. You hopefully all the ink and all the dots are dotted and the T's are crossed and stuff like that, but they still be too Bob. Evil don't work against us for real. Hush up. You see how he be barking? He all be barking when there's negative energy. I guess. But who's that guy coming from? Who's coming from that side? I told you, yeah, it's this. I'm in the belly of the beast, yo. Interesting. I wonder if he just came from over here. Never seen that guy before. Like, eyes be watched. You don't need to live my life and walk in my shoes for it to be true to you. Like, it is what it is. Everything. And to whatever degree that people's stakes or stakeholders in it, it's beyond me. I'm just trying to live my best life. Live my best life. So anyways, pivot peace in the pivot places. Huh? You want something more to drink? There we go. Peace in the pivot places. So centering yourself, not allowing the distractions to distract you, because all of it is performative. They don't have any real power. Anytime your peace is being disturbed, you know what I'm saying? Just go back to base. Like, my foundation, Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. He's my rock. Like I mentioned, opening up the video, and healing from grief on multiple levels and everything. You see how they do? They think they're funny. So they're trying to trying to be relevant, and they're not, because they lost already. They're already on the losing side. So joy that surpasses all understanding is the fact that you can look outnumbered, just like with John Wick. He looks outnumbered, but kill that man's dog. That mess with that man's dog. You lucky it wasn't a kid. He would have been breaking. Like, I don't think there would have been an end to the necks being broken, all that other stuff. Like, yeah, that's what he did for his dog. You know what I'm saying, and everything. And he was grieving from his from his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had just shut it all down. Was just trying to live a quiet life and everything like that. Ended up losing his wife, and then the dog was all he had left. And then you don't shoot that dog, bro. Like, you don't understand, like, who you even like. And that's what I'm saying. On the henchman level, they don't even be understanding who they're sent to go bother. You know what I'm saying? You're basically just gonna get mowed down by the upper echelon, when all that individual wanted to do was rest in peace while they were alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to die to rest in peace. I'm trying to rest in peace while I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Everything like that. And then all these fake ass platforms talking about freedom of speech and all that other stuff. They don't do it on the 3D level. They don't do it in reality. So, like, you don't have no freedom of speech in reality. They're not really trying to duplicate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, on no actual platforms and stuff. You can say this, you can't say grape. I'm gonna say the real thing, because there's reality behind it. What you want? You want more Cheerios? You want more Cheerios? No, there's reality behind it. There's real faces, the real lives, real impact, real people walking around with smiles on their face, and the depths of grief and despair, down to the bottomless pits of the insanity of the society and everything like that. And I'm gonna honor and acknowledge it and respect it. You're not respecting nobody's trauma by adding a letter to the actual word. Like, the fuck? And then so many people scared to come out. You want some applesauce? You want some applesauce? So many people scared to come out, and there's no place to even process pain and everything. And you want me to say some other word to my, what kind of community standards is that? Ain't no standards I'm trying to be a part of. For us, I don't even like coming up on these things. Oh, she shouldn't be saying da da da. They don't pay. They ain't paying me until I slave away to the umpteenth degree, only to get pennies back. Like it don't seem like a good. I guess I don't know. But then what happens when the grid goes down? Where's your earning potential then? You know, like I'm not. It just doesn't seem sustainable to have such all this economy on such a faulty infrastructure. Um, that's just me. I mean, I'm sure this ain't going nowhere. It's fine. I'm gonna say my piece. Anybody come across it, be like, "Oh, she said she literally had nothing to lose." I thought they took these. Let me check something out real quick. I thought they took these, and that's how you know they listening. That's crazy because it was like Hispanic people, whatever they were, don't even know what they were, but it looked like a black guy just went. I don't know. It looked like a black guy just came out of there randomly, and it just went that way. Feds, man, the feds. I don't know. They up to no good, no good, no good, and stuff. Yeah. Get that applesauce off your chin. And stuff. I don't know what I'm supposed to be. I don't know. This is just me. What and authenticity and all that stuff. I don't know how to be inauthentic, and that's my problem. Like and then you got the spectrum stuff and everything like that. So it's just like, the unmasking is a lot. Probably, and I know, like I said, I'm just whatever Kanye got. That's what I got because my genius ain't gonna be acknowledged or respected while I'm here. So that's what I said in my last video. Weirdo people, are you okay? Like watching shit from the shadow. No, I'm not okay, you fucking creeps. You know what I'm saying? You creep on every fucking thing. And then I say one thing and then you think like, and then in your limited thinking, oh, you must not be okay. No, I'm always okay. I'm always fine. It's like I got God is always good. It doesn't matter. People like you know what I'm saying? Like they would rather you actually be dwelling in your despair and desperation. That's normal to dwell in your despair and desperation. That's normal. So to actually acknowledge that there's despair and desperation, like they want you to dwell in it and not express it, not say anything, not heal yourself, not take any type of accountability for like anything you could have done better or different or move on, or there's tomorrow. We're going to tomorrow. We're living in the sun. We're sun people. We're alive, as long as we got breath in our body and spirit in our lungs, we're alive, you know what I'm saying? And everything like that. But they want you to focus on the dumb shit that they did yesterday. And it's like, no, that was yesterday. I was over it as soon as I could have physically, emotionally, and mentally been over it. Like immediately, as soon as you show me your hand, I'm already working. I was already energetically working on being over it because I sensed the attack before it happened. It was just confusing because the smiling was throwing me off initially, and then once the action lined up with the energy and the behavior, it's okay. There we go. Then I'll turn it on. All right, I got a few more minutes. Then yeah, check in me. Like I'm not dwelling on nothing that just like not feeding me or not meant to do anything for me. Like what the hell? Like what that look like? Boo boo the fool? You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute, so and therapy has been hard to come by. So y'all know these be my therapy sessions. Like if nothing else, I be feeling better afterwards. And my little creepies, come up on here and everything just to see if any of their shit worked. And no, no. Like the thing is, that's what I'm saying. Like people don't understand when you're always under attack from everywhere and everybody. Like you're like it's honestly, I need a auditing. Then I come on here and it is what it. I guess it is what it doesn't matter what I do, whether I stay quiet, whether I talk, whether I, it don't matter. Like the attacks are going to be attacking. Like it is what it is. Like that doesn't define me or my life. You know what I'm saying? What defines me is my ability to pivot, my ability to find peace, that surpasses all understanding, joy that surpasses all understanding, to always be happy no matter what it looks like. I've been able to carve out like a little piece of peace for my family, me and my children, and actually start, you know what I'm saying? Like that's it. That's all that matters. Like before it was like I had to, you know, be performative and then just make peace with the fact that, home just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it don't have to be like that. Give your best to the people that are the closest to you. Give your best to the people that deserve it. Don't give your best to these deficit seeking systems and relationships and people who just want to, what I'm saying, just want to cheat you out of every fucking thing, and excuse me, but my face is just like, relationships and shit that I put up with. I was so focused on what I was bringing, what, my part in it, earning something from this transaction, that is just like, didn't even realize I was overcompensating and filling in their blanks. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I'm filling in your blanks and I'm overfilling in my blanks. So I'm the I'm depleting my resources myself. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I lean on the Most High, because that's the source that don't ever run dry. That's the well that don't ever run dry. You don't ever have to worry about him leaving you, lying to you. He's not a man that he should lie. And I'm not an evangelist. It just is what it is. I'm unmasking it. It's a very large part of my life. Oh, how could she be? I'm single because that's the safest place to be until God say, hey, this is the physical embodiment of me, and me going to be loving you in the physical, 3D, 5D. And this is literally me. And I'm presenting myself. I'm already your husband in the spirit. So I'm presenting myself in the physical to be your husband. And I'm like, oh Lord, and he's going to know what I like. You know what I'm saying? And if that's not to be in this lifetime, it's fine. I had plenty of fun in past lives. I ain't missing no beats. Playing live, past lives, dimensions, and everything like that. I ain't missing no beats, baby. Like, if they get put me with the wrong one, it's gonna be overwhelming for them. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather, versus overwhelming somebody, I'd rather yo, that was weird, yo. That was weird, yo. Like, yo, they trying too hard to be significant, yo. Weird. And these weird ass fucking grills that nobody gets rid of, like the game. Like you don't like they're not. You don't think there might be maybe listening devices? I didn't see not near grill get lit up, not one time. Yet it sits there rusty and broke down and dirty. No matter who moves in and moves out. This is the second, honestly, on this side. This is the second raid. I guess they just be figuring, you're not doing your job to our liking, so we're gonna replace you with somebody else. But yeah, that time's coming to a close. It is what it is. Like, I'm so past and over it. That's why I'm even talking about it now. It really don't matter whether I talk about it or don't talk about it. It's already done. Jesus already paid it all. So I just, I just coming on here, rubbing out a quick one, everything like that, and stuff. So finding peace in the pivot places, so we're being asked to pivot so much. Like there's so much information. I didn't know the Grammys was happening. I don't care. I didn't know the Super Bowl was happening. I really don't care. I didn't know what else. These cuts. Cut what? You don't give me nothing. You know what I'm saying? When you're not dependent on these systems and these deficit building entities, deficit like just causing entities, like this whole system is ran on a deficit. It's all ran on. It's just all deficit, because they want you to focus on the negative because they have no positive to offer you. They have nothing positive to add to you. They're on a deficit because they're taken from you. You know what I'm saying? And everything. So it's just like, yeah, like, and that's what I'm saying. Relationships, like that's romantic, familiar, everything. Oh man, so 1, 2, 4 days. Huh? That's okay. It's okay. There we go. I don't know. I don't want it to be too loud. I don't think it's picking up too much. Let me see. And everything. Let me see. Okay. 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 All right. So, yeah. Yeah. I think I just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Um, what else? What else? Peace in the pivot places. Yeah, like so, we're still in the thick of it and stuff like that. The real New Year's is gonna be actually spring. So, the New Year is coming up and everything. Spring is nigh. Today technically with the 1-8, that's a 9 with the two. 2-9. So we still have that. I realized we had the 2-9 energy and everything. And I just had to pivot earlier because I had a whole appointment I made 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying, and everything like that. But after 3 lifts or whatever canceled on me or whatever, I was just like, you know what, maybe this is just ain't, they're not stealing my joy. You feel me? Like it is what it is. I was gonna by the third one I was gonna be late anyway, so I went ahead and canceled it and pivoted, just change, because that's one thing that the enemy, let me tell you right now, one thing the enemy is creative. All right, the enemy is not creative. The enemy will create things to associate with so that they could seem creative on the surface. Well, you do any type of deep dive, the enemy is just not creative. It's just not there like that. They don't have genius. Genius comes from a connection with God. Genius comes from a connection with source, because that's the first original creator, and he did it all. He did it all, and all we're doing is just perpetuating the creation, the expression of his creation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, anything, genius only comes from God. So genius can't, so Elon can't be a genius. You know what I'm saying? Like he could be a really, really, really smart guy, but he's not a genius. You know what I'm saying? He's not literally engineering these things. You know what I'm saying? You could be an ideas person. You could be a person who's arrogant enough to tell people what to do and get them to, put your idea into to fruition. Make it make your idea become true and stuff like that, and have those leadership skills, but that doesn't make him a genius. Like I don't know where that came from and stuff. Like, could be a really, really smart guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not very creative and everything like that. So y'all just be throwing anything around just because. But and then having a lot of money don't necessarily make you talented, or smart or anything like that. So like, people really got to look at their, and then people be wanting people to be likable too. Like, oh, they're a genius, they're creative. Oh, but I don't like them. You're like, it ain't no qualifications. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not here for you to like me. Truth be told, truth be told. And then on that point, I didn't want to just reiterate, a few years ago when I started this whole unmasking journey and going live, 2020, when everything was real crazy, it was shutting down, locking niggas down who had committed no crimes outside of breathing air and everything. And I came out, I felt the need to come out for my pronouns. I'm like, oh, the world's just going, you know, ruby red slippers, heels up, and everything. So I'm just going to tell people my pronouns, and my pronoun is Xena Warrior Princess. Okay, Xena Warrior Princess. Still to this day, and everything. I'm definitely a female. My masculine and feminine energies are pretty much balanced, left up to their own devices, and everything. And I'm fine being a woman. I think that's the best gender for me. I don't see myself losing in no categories for real. I do not have penis envy. I don't know. I feel bad actually. Like that's such their focus. But and a lot of women's focus too. Unfortunately, I don't have to deal with that. I'm asexual. Like I said, my past lives, I had a good time. I was the damn near goddess of love. You feel me? Like, I had a good time. I've had good times and everything. So I'm asexual now. You really got to, be doing something different to catch my attention. But being just whole different. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm healed from criminals. But yeah. So Xena Warrior Princess, right? So I had the ability to rewatch some of the episodes. Xena Warrior Princess. For those that don't know, I really don't know how to explain it. You gotta just look it up yourself. There's really nothing like it. There's really nothing like it. It was actually a phenomenon, honestly, a cultural phenomenon that does not like a lot of strong women portrayals does not get the respect it deserves. But really, she was like a spinoff from Hercules, the is it a sitcom from the series of Hercules and everything like that. And Yeah, man. So she was a warrior. She rode into battle, killed hundreds upon hundreds of people, I guess, and everything. And was she worked for, I think Hades or whatever. Not worked for him, but like, the god of war or whatever like that. And just was just on the baddie side. And then so she turned, something happened. She turned her life around. And then she just, spent the rest of her life just making amends. You know what I'm saying? And making things better. And using her warrior expertise to actually defend the defenseless. And actually just go back to her roots. I don't think she started out baddie. I think she might have got kidnapped or something like that, whatever, and just grew up in that life. She was in that life and everything. And then so she got out the life, which is amazing within itself, that she got out, one, with her life, and two, with the heart to actually want to serve, what I'm saying, and protect, serve and protect on her own and everything. So again, don't get no credit and everything. So, and it's like, yeah, she wasn't bad looking. She was a baddie by all intents and purposes. She was a baddie. No one would call Xena ugly. No one. I mean, they could say lesbian all day long, but they want to be between them. And they want to be in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Or lesbian. Like, yeah, you'd want to be in the room, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Everything like that. And she had a lot of guys that was into her and stuff like that. But they all mostly just wanted to, she would have just her story would have just been cut short. It just you just settle down with a guy. That's the end of your adventures, because now you're beholden. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, for those that works for, cool, because they need that level of identity. But she had the identity within all her own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to be necessarily tethered to any one individual that wants to, like, what I'm saying, overshadow or like overcast what I'm doing and everything. And I got lives to save and people to help, and what I'm saying, like yeah. So Xena Warrior Princess, like, no, gonna reiterate that, bring that back, start actually like incorporating that more. Because other than that, I mean, like, it is what it is, but like, that's the easiest thing for people to think about, like, what I'm saying, like. And if I do talk about divine masculine, divine feminine, any type of relationship capacities or anything like that. I'm only ever talking about, I love marriage. I love the idea of marriage. Love the idea of union for people. Myself, if God allows it, but for people in general, because I think that that's the healthiest situation for kids to grow up in. With their two parents that they have. It gets kind of wonky when you introducing others and stuff like that, and blood don't save you either. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of nonsense and nastiness going on within blood relations and incest and all that other stuff. That's the baddie side. But yeah, I'm not going to not acknowledge it, because it's people's realities that they're living in that they're not asking for. So I'm not going to not acknowledge it or respect it or give it the what is the word, what the fuck are they, oh, sorry about that. It's irritating me. Like, oh my gosh, I feel like a fish in a fishbowl. I guess that's how it's getting to the end. Until I start just being irritated. Yeah, heads is gonna roll. Stuff. I got you. But yeah, so we're about at 35 minutes and everything like that. And yeah, I feel good. So yeah, peace in the pivot places and everything like that. Um, even with the Xena story, she pivoted. You know what I'm saying? She could have died on the field of battle, but she rather, spend her the rest of her life making amends and repenting for the stuff that she did because she had a change of heart. She had a change of mind, change of heart, and she changed her life. She jumped timelines. She went from being a warrior, warrior princess, leading men into battle. Men. It wasn't just because she was a woman; she was leading a woman's army. She was leading men. Men trusted her to follow her into battle and to follow her directions and stuff like that. Xena warrior princess. You know what I'm saying? I just designated to the little girls corner. Oh, the women talk to the women and stuff like that. No, there was female generals who's actually like that. You know what I'm saying? Like yes, let's make it clear. Let's make it clear and concise. You feel me? And everything. My stuff is not just for the ladies. I love the ladies and I love the men, and it's not even a sexual way. I am asexual. Whatever you're putting into it is what you're putting into it. You know what I'm saying? And everything. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna have to make space. We're gonna have to be empathetic. We're gonna have to, not have to, but I don't even like hearing have to either myself. But it is, the English language just it's always lacking. It's lacks. It lacks. The English language lacks, and stuff. The best thing we have is the ability to just make up words and call it a day based on a vibe. But yeah. So yeah, even her ability to pivot. What else? What else? You know, uh, like I said, I don't really care about the Grammys or the Super Bowl or any of that's going on, that performative stuff. I don't really care about the politics that's going on right now. Indigo Monarchy, shout out to Indigo Monarchy. Everybody should be running their own life like a kingdom, demote and promote as you need to. Family is the people that actually have something to give back to you in reciprocation. They actually care about you. They actually want to see you grow, whether it be with them or without them. That's what family is. Just because you're related to somebody makes them a relative. It don't make them family. Okay, just also want to be clear about that and everything. Pivoting even how we look at family and stuff like that, because people will continue to allow themselves to get cut and ate up. That's as far as them vultures and them energy vampires. That's where that's first where you first get what's the word what's the word what's the word groomed. Yeah, that's your first experience with grooming is in the family structure. And like I said, these baddies, they got families too, the other side and everything like that. They they sacrifice their kids, they do whatever to their kids, blood sacrifices, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like they're following under their leadership, their father, the Satan and all that stuff, all that dark side stuff. Like he sacrifices whoever serves him. So the same thing is for the family structure, you know what I'm saying? So, God don't, God sacrificed one son and it was himself, you know what I'm saying? Like crazy and everything. But yeah, so I digress. So I'm gonna be getting off and everything. I do see the clock getting up to noon and everything. I feel good. Was it good for you? Huh? Was it good for you too? Yeah. No. Got that out my system. Come back later and watch it. But for now, I'm gonna be signing off energetically, loving everybody. Hopefully, you got something from this. Share if you care. Subscribe if you like the vibe, and like if you might. Okay, so I'm gonna be signing off and everything like that. Loving everybody. To wherever this goes, it got one view, 2 views, 3 views, who knows? But I'm not here for nobody. Nobody's rodeo. You feel me? I'm here serving God. Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. He say do something, I'm gonna do it. Hopefully this is to His liking and everything. That's about it. And yeah, like I said, sign off energetically. Loving everybody. Bye.